Hi everyone, my name is Christiana and I'm here again with another On the Spot special. And joining me in studio today is Miss Lara George.
Hey.
How are you?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me here today.
So, I was really excited when I ran into you on the red carpet last time. That was this past Friday.
On Friday, yes.
Yes, she was here along with other gospel music artists for Miss Fuke Akinoku's gospel celebration in honor of her birthday and her album release. And I think you surprised her, right? Because everybody was surprised to see you.
To see me, yeah. She didn't know I was coming, and I kind of showed up in the last minute, so it was like...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you. I hear that you've recently moved into the States.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's like a huge thing, But I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's a lot of just new opportunities out here in the U.S. and I'm really looking forward to just that whole new vista that lies ahead of me. So yeah, I'm based in Georgia, in Atlanta, and I'm going to be touring different parts of the U.S. and I'm starting off with Houston.
What? Yes, we're going to talk about her upcoming concert later on in the program. But now I want to talk about, for those who do not know Miss George, how you started in the music industry. There are a lot of people aspiring to get to where you are now, and I think a little bit of details about what made you want to be in gospel music and also some of the trials that you went through to get to where you are now.
Okay, that would take a book to write, but I think I would say I pretty much started off singing professionally maybe about 20 years ago. I was in university at the time, and I was part of a gospel group. And we were more like, I would say, an inspirational group, because we kind of just sang music that just cut across. And I think maybe that was just part of what made it so special and so different, because it was just, people just loved the music that we did. The group was called Kush. In 1997 it was. And we got a record deal with a record label based in California.
Oh, wow.
Here in the US. Yeah, and we were like literally like the first gospel group to be signed on by, a US-based record label, and it was just amazing. We toured internationally and all of that. It was really awesome. And unfortunately, that group didn't stay together for too long.
Do any music groups usually stay together? I hate to make that joke.
You know what? It's sad because we had such a great thing going. However, the group ended, and I started my solo career I released my first album. I think it was 2007, and that's the album that has the song Ijoba On in it, and that song was really popular. In Nigeria. Nigerians love it. Ijoba Ọ̀run is a Yoruba phrase that means the kingdom of heaven. So, and I've released 4 albums since then. This is the new album I just released. Is my 5th.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, in a tiny nutshell, that's been the journey. From the group to the solo career. I had a break in between where after the group I didn't want to touch music with a 10-foot pole. I was like, no more, I'm done. But when you love something, you just love it. I was dreaming music, crying music, sleeping music, waking music, and I was just miserable without the music. And I thought, why am I doing this to myself? And I found myself drawn back to music, So here I am.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you ever keep up with anybody from the group still, or?
I do. There were 2 other girls in the group and a guy. The guy, he's a producer in LA now. And we still stay in touch. you know, everybody's just kind of like keeping an eye on one another. Like, what are you up to now? Okay.
We should probably schedule a reunion, and you should do a first concert live here in Houston, don't you think?
I know, right? I know. We'll keep our fingers crossed and see how that goes.
Because all the old groups are doing reunions now. I think it would be something y'all might want to look into.
I know. Definitely. It's something that's just always been on the table, but everybody has such busy schedules now. However, it is something to, you know, to consider, and we're looking at it. We'll see how it goes.
So let's talk about your upcoming album, set to release.
So the album has actually been released.
Oh.
Yes, it's titled A Slice of Heaven. That's what it's titled. And I'm really excited about the album because it's kind of like a different expression of me. This one is more, I kind of try not to follow any trends per se when I'm working on my music, and so people will ask me, okay, so what exactly is your style? Are you Afrocentric? Are you are you R&B? Are you more soul? Are you more? But I guess it just kind of it comes with, you know, whatever zone you're in at the time when you're writing that body of work. So with this particular body of work, it's more, I think I would describe it as being more soulful, more just, I wanted to go to a deep place with God, you know, and I find that, you know, as I was writing the songs, you know, I just kind of, you know, just allowed myself to go there and just not to be afraid to go to that deep place with God. And I'm hoping that when people listen to the album, that it will take them to a place where they can really be open and, you know, develop relationship with God and just be able to throw themselves in reckless abandon, whatever the situation, to be able to say, God, I need you. I'm here. Or God, I love you. Or God, I want you around me in my space, you know. So yeah, that's what it is. And that's why I titled it A Slice of Heaven.
So what is your favorite track?
Don't do that to me.
I have to. I always do that.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
right here, you have 15 tracks.
Yes.
Well, one is a remix.
Yes.
So you got to tell us which one's your favorite.
Oh, I like many different tracks on there, but if I was to pick one, like my favorite right now, because I think I have different favorites per time, but at the moment, my favorite is Enyi Loba, and it means you are king. That's what it means. I just particularly love that song because of the way of where it takes me to. So it brings you from a point where, you know, you're feeling really, you're kind of feeling sorry for yourself, like, oh God, where are you, kind of thing, to God, I know you are king. I know you are in control. I refuse to be afraid. I refuse to be, you know, worried about anything, and I'm just gonna just leave it all in your hands. So yeah,
beautiful.
But Jesus, you reign, and nobody greater. Give it all, and I'm gonna end up mentioning all 15 tracks.
15 tracks. So I know you have 2 new music videos coming out.
Oh yes.
So
yes,
please let our viewers know which 2 tracks you've chosen for those videos.
Absolutely.
And also when they'll be coming out.
Oh yeah. So two new videos for Enyi Loba as well as Jesus, You Reign. Yes, and those are going to be released next week. Yes, so you can watch it right here on Vineyard TV. It's going to premiere, and on YouTube as well on my page. And then you can watch it on my website, larageorgehouston.eventbrite. Yeah, absolutely. So Instagram as well, you know, you get all the links there. Facebook, I'm on Instagram at larageorgehouston, on Facebook at larageorgehouston as well.
And that's also where you can purchase the CD, I'm correct?
Oh, so the album is on all major stores online. It's on iTunes, Amazon, it's on Spotify, it's on all the major stores online. So if you just go to iTunes, you can download it from there, you know, and just give us feedback on social media and let us know which is your favorite track.
Yeah. So let's get a little bit personal.
Mhm.
I know you're happily married. When did you get married?
Okay, so my 13th year
Wow.
wedding anniversary was on the 4th of September. So, yeah, it's been 13 years.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Any
Thank
advice
you.
for those about to get married, those newly married?
Yes. Yes. Nobody ever told me that it was that hard. Nobody ever said so, Everybody be like, oh, acting like the marriage is just perfect. No marriage is perfect,
Not
Christiana.
at all.
No marriage
Not
is
at all.
perfect. And you find that you have to work hard at it. It's a decision. Love, after all of the butterflies and all of the, mushy feelings and all of that, when you're actually living with the person and, you're having to interface with them and, deal with money and children and all of that, you find that sometimes the warm emotions kind of go out the window and now you're kind of faced with reality. And I find that forgiveness is key.
Yes.
The Bible says, do as you would be done by. So whatever way you want another person to treat you is kind of how you have to treat other people. And that's how it works in a marriage as well. If you want God's forgiveness, you have to forgive your spouse. And if we forgive one another all the time, it makes it just that much easier.
So how do you balance being a wife, a mother, a music superstar, doing all of these things together and not letting any of them lack?
I try to pace myself. And to be honest with you, sometimes you may feel like, oh, maybe, my career is suffering, or sometimes you have to make sacrifices. If you want one aspect of your life to thrive, you've got to kind of allow a little bit of rest in the other areas. Because at the end of the day, you are only one person, and you can't delegate the responsibilities of being a wife to somebody else. Just like you can't delegate the responsibilities of motherhood to someone else.
Yeah.
And you have to be the one on stage, the one who people see singing the songs. So you can't delegate that either. So you've got to pace yourself and say, you've got to zone your life and say, okay, zone A, time A is for A activity, and zone B, time B is for this activity, and just give quality time to each and be able to put in so that, it kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the sort of like the time that you have put into the career.
Yes.
After a while, it starts to coast. And while it's coasting, you can retreat into the home space. So you can give your children attention and you can give your husband attention. And, while they're basking in that love, you can step out for a minute and then quickly, pop into work again. You got to just keep on, pacing yourself like that and be sensitive and know that, okay, it's time for me to pull back now. I need to, be here, and I need to be a mother to my children or a wife to my husband or a daughter to my mother. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how it goes.
So at this time, we're going to introduce and have an exclusive sneak peek at one of Lara's first videos that will be coming out this coming week. Go ahead and introduce it.
Okay, so this song is off of my new album. The new album is titled A Slice of Heaven. I hope you all go out and get it. The song itself is titled Enyi Loba, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Every day I pray to you, Jesus, come and see me through.
were discussing, let's get down to our next topic, which is Miss Lara George's concert taking place live in Houston.
Absolutely. It's happening on the 20th of October. 20th of October. Did you get that date down? Yes. And it's doors open at 5 p.m. The concert will start at 6 p.m. And it's a Lara George concert.
And we were talking about that earlier. It's Lara George, only Lara George,
just
unplugged,
Lara George.
One-on-one with God and you all that are coming to see it. Tickets are VIP $50, regular admission $25, and children under 12. Wait, no, children under 12. No, 12 and under $15.
Yes.
So please, please, please come and support her. It's going to be October 20th at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5 p.m. Live in Houston at Dominion Chapel, located at 1203 Craven Road in Stafford, Texas. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to do for us that night.
Okay, I mean, before I say that, I need to mention that you can get the tickets
yes, I forgot.
larageorgehouston.eventbrite.com. So you can get early bird prices too if you go on.
And there will be tickets at the door as well, right?
Oh, yes, there will be at the door. So, I've been singing for a couple of years now. So I just find that every time that I get on stage, I never get enough time to express myself musically. And this is going to be actually my first solo concert. You know, I want people who are there to have, you know, a taste of my music over the years. They're going to hear a lot of the new album, A Slice of Heaven, but they're also going to hear some of my best songs from over the years. Komasi, Kulebaje, Hallelujah, Ijabaru. There are a couple of other songs that, you know, I never get the chance to perform just because there's never enough time. You know, and I believe that that's what a concert is meant to do. It's meant to kind of, you know, bring you on a one-on-one with the artist so that, like you were saying, by the time you step out of the hall, you kind of feel like, oh, yes, you know, I really know, you know, where her mind was when she wrote that song.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about it. Work is already going on in full gear behind the scenes. We've been rehearsing all night through the night for the weeks now. So I'm excited. I am.
We're definitely excited for you. And my challenge to the audience is buy a ticket for yourself, but also buy a ticket for someone who may not have heard about Miss Lara George. You have coworkers, you have friends, you have family members even. Take yourself and take someone else too.
Absolutely. Thank you. Bring your whole clan of friends. And I mean, it's a Friday, so it's a great time to hang out and just unwind after the whole week. And just come and be in a great atmosphere of wonderful music. Yeah.
It'd be beautiful, beautiful.
Amen.
So next we wanted to discuss your other your other why am I forgetting? Video.
Okay, yes, absolutely.
You have another video coming out as well, because we talked about two.
Yes.
Now go ahead and describe to the audience what they're going to about to see with this video.
Oh yeah, so Jesus You Reign, that's a different kind of song. I've never really written a song like Jesus You Reign before. There are two songs like that on this album, Jesus You Reign and Nobody Greater. They're kind of, you know, the same vibe. It's like a soft rock kind of feel, but it's just really, it's, you know, pretty upbeat, and you know, I love the song because it's pure, undiluted gospel, you know, and it's I think that people will enjoy it. I don't want to talk too much
about it.
You kind of have to watch it and listen to the song and just and then
so it has more of a traditional gospel feel, or would you say African gospel feel?
No, it's like soft rock.
Soft rock.
That's what it is. It's kind of it's not African at
like
all.
A hill song.
It's like a I don't know.
You know
when you listen to it, you come back and tell me, you know, what you think it is.
We don't know how to describe it, but right now, stay tuned for Jesus Reigns.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jesus, you reign, you reign, you reign. Oh, 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 all creation sing your praises now and always, Jehovah. Over me you reign, Jesus you reign, Jesus you reign, Jesus you reign. Over me you reign, Jesus you reign, Jesus you reign, Jesus you reign. Mountain mover, King forever, Father healer, oh deliverer. Oh, sing your praises now and always, Jehovah. Over me, you reign, Jesus, Jesus.
So everyone, I'm Christiana and we're back with another On the Spot special, and I'm talking with Miss Lara George. We've been having a fun time today.
Yes, we have.
We have. Now, one thing, you cannot leave here without singing one of my favorite songs. I have to hear that beautiful voice.
Oh my goodness, which song is that? Thank you for the compliments. Which song? Which
No,
one?
you already know which one it is. Dansiki, you know.
Okay,
You know.
okay, that's Dansaki. All right. Okay, okay, let's see. I'm acknowledging you for who you are, for what you've done in my life. Oh, I'm acknowledging you for who you are. Dansakire, Baba.
Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. They
Thank
play that song at my
you.
wedding and every wedding that I've been to.
Really?
That's why, you know, when you walked in, I was like, the song they always play at weddings. Like, seriously, every wedding, I must hear that song before we leave.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, no, you've touched so many lives. No
Wow.
joke. No joke.
Wow.
You've touched so many lives.
Thank you.
And I also thank God for you.
Thank
because
you.
your music, and through music, you've inspired people.
Thank you so much.
You know, sometimes when you can't think of anything else to do, and sometimes even when you've prayed so much and you've cried so much, and then you just hear a song that takes you out of whatever depression you may be going through, and it just lifts you up. And artists like you are inspirational. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm touched. I'm really touched. Thank you.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have to check Lara George out live in Houston, coming up October 20th at 6 p.m. You can get tickets at
larageorgehouston.
Yeah,
larageorgehouston.
.eventbrite.com. Let me say it again. larageorgehouston.eventbrite.com. Tickets again for VIP are $50, $25 regular admission, and $15 for children. Everyone is encouraged to come out. You're not paying to see other people. You are paying to see Lara George and be blessed. Be blessed and bless someone else. Like I told you before, bring a friend, bring your family, bring your whole crew. Don't leave anybody at home.
I know. Thank you.
So we're going to close the show again with another song from Miss Lara George. I know she has something else that she might want to sing. Maybe something from the album.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
The very first track that you're going to hear when you put that album in is called Show Up. And, you know, that's what I'm praying for everybody watching this show today, that God is going to show up in your life in an awesome way. Lord, when you show up in my life, oceans will part, mountains will move. Lord, when you show up in my life, miracles will happen, deliverance will start. Baba, show up, show up, show up in my life. Oh, show up, show up, show up in my life. I could go on. I could go on, but God is gonna show up.
That was beautiful. You got to write a song for me too. That was just too much. It was too much. Your voice is amazing. Amazing. Well, we just want to say on behalf of everyone with Vineyard TV, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time. And you're a fantastic hostess. Thank you.
Thank you. We must do this again after the concert.
Absolutely.
We can do a review.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll come out to Atlanta.
Okay, sure thing, sure thing. Thank you, Christiana.
All right, you're very welcome. So everyone, tune in for another On The Spot special coming up soon. And don't forget to get your tickets for Lara George on October 20th at Dominion Chapel. See you soon. Bye.
Miracles will happen, deliverance will start. Lord,